Train Your Brain That There Are No Limits, presented by Theo E. David and the Audio Bookshelf. Welcome back to our Audio Bookshelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Enjoy. Introduction. Train your brain that there are no limits. Imagine for a moment living a life where nothing feels out of reach, where every goal you set becomes an achievable milestone. This book is designed to help you turn that imagination into reality by harnessing the incredible power of your brain. You might be wondering, is it really possible to train my brain for success? The answer is a resounding yes. Science has shown that our brains are incredibly adaptable, capable of changing and growing throughout our lives. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, means that with the right techniques and mindset, you can rewire your brain to break through limitations and achieve extraordinary success. We kick off this journey with an exploration of neuroplasticity. Understanding this foundational concept is crucial. It's what makes transformation possible. You'll learn how your brain can form new connections and pathways, adapting to new skills and ways of thinking. This book will guide you through practical methods to tap into this potential, helping you reshape your mental landscape. Next, we delve into the power of mindset. There is a significant difference between having a fixed attitude and having a progressive mindset when it comes to achieving success. It's about believing that your abilities can be developed through hard work, good strategies, and input from others. Through this course, you will learn how to cultivate a growth mindset, which involves transforming obstacles into opportunities and failures into learning experiences. Your ability to pursue your goals with newfound zeal and resilience will be enhanced as a result of this adjustment in viewpoint. One more essential component is the utilization of visualization techniques. Successful individuals in various disciplines, including athletes and performers, utilize visualization to prepare their brains for success. The first step toward making your dreams come true is to create a clear mental picture of your objectives and the actions you need to take to accomplish them. You will be able to improve your ability to concentrate and your motivation by doing the visualization exercises included in this book. In addition, self-talk and positive affirmations are important tools that can be utilized in this shift. The way you talk to yourself affects the thoughts and actions you take. With the help of this book, you will be able to create strong affirmations that will help you increase your confidence and reinforce your goals. The ability to overcome self-doubt and create a mindset geared toward achievement can be achieved through the constant practice of positive self-talk exercises. Throughout Become Limitless, you will read about actual people who have completely changed their lives by putting these practices into action. Using these examples, you will be able to demonstrate that the tactics you are about to learn are not only effective but also within your reach. The lessons you learn from their experiences will inspire you to have faith in your capabilities and take concrete steps toward achieving your objectives. Every single chapter in this book is intended to be understandable, useful, and practical in nature for the reader. You will find insights and strategies that resonate with you, regardless of whether you are first becoming familiar with these ideas or are trying to further your grasp of them. You will be able to put what you've learned into practice with the assistance of the exercises and advice supplied, ensuring that you achieve measurable progress on your journey toward becoming limitless. As you embark on this path, remember that the ability to achieve abundant success lies within you. By training your brain, you can unlock new levels of creativity, productivity, and fulfillment. Imagine liberating yourself from self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, and finally unleashing the entire potential of your brain. That's exactly what Train Your Brain That There Are No Limits aims to teach you. It starts by building a limitless mindset foundation, progressing into the science of neuroplasticity, and using techniques such as visualization and mindfulness to rewire your thinking. Intrigued? Let's dissect this step by step together and start the journey toward a limitless you. We noticed that 32% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1: Unlocking the Power of Neuroplasticity. Exploring the domain of neuroplasticity, you'll uncover the remarkable ability of your brain to adapt and evolve, a key to becoming limitless. This term refers to the brain's ability to rearrange itself and generate new neural connections throughout its existence, allowing it to adapt to new environments or heal from damage. It's an ongoing process that happens every day, whether you're aware of it or not. Think of your brain as a dense forest of neurons, each one a tree with branches, synapses, reaching out to communicate with others. Each time you learn something new or have a novel experience, you're blazing a new path through this forest. The more you traverse this path, the stronger and more ingrained it becomes, much like a well-worn trail in a real forest. But how do you harness this power? It's simpler than you might think. Start by moving outside of your comfort zone. Try new things, learn new skills, challenge your beliefs. The more varied your experiences, the more versatile your brain becomes. You're not just adding to your knowledge base, but also improving your brain's resilience and flexibility. Secondly, keep your brain active. Reading, puzzles, and learning a new language are all examples of mentally stimulating activities. Remember, the brain is like a muscle. The more you utilize it, the stronger it becomes. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of healthy lifestyle habits. Your brain's neuroplastic potential can be significantly improved by participating in regular physical activity, adopting a nutritious diet, and getting sufficient sleep. It is possible to unlock the power of neuroplasticity by adopting a lifestyle that emphasizes constant learning, progress, and well-being. Chapter 2: Building a Limitless Mindset Foundation. Often, cultivating a limitless mindset starts with laying a strong foundation, one that's rooted in self-belief and an unyielding desire to continuously learn and grow. You've got to believe in your abilities and embrace the beauty of perpetual learning. This means accepting that you don't know everything, but also recognizing that you have the capacity to learn anything. A vital part of establishing this foundation is recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. By understanding where you excel and where you might need improvement, you're able to create a tailored plan to enhance your skills and address areas of weakness. This self-awareness forms a cornerstone of your limitless mindset foundation. Next, you'll want to make a conscious effort to stay curious. The world is a fascinating place, filled with endless things to learn and discover. By fostering curiosity, you're encouraging a lifelong love of learning, which is central to a limitless mindset. Another essential step in building your limitless mindset foundation is to adopt a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow throughout the process, rather than perceiving issues as insurmountable impediments. To believe that you can improve and develop your abilities through the application of work, learning, and perseverance is the cornerstone of this concept. Lastly, don't forget about the importance of resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but with a resilient mindset, you'll be able to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Building a limitless mindset isn't an overnight process, but with patience, determination, and the right foundation, you're well on your way to becoming limitless. Chapter 3: Overcoming Self-Doubt and Fear. While building a strong foundation is a significant step toward a limitless mindset, overcoming self-doubt and fear is equally important. These two stumbling blocks often hold you back from reaching your potential. They create an invisible barrier that can limit your progress and stifle your creativity. Now, let's analyze what self-doubt really is. It's that nagging voice in your head telling you that you can't do something, that you're not good enough, or that you'll fail. It's a form of self-protective mechanism that's often rooted in past experiences and fears. But here's the thing, you can't let it control you. So, how do you overcome self-doubt? Start by acknowledging it. Recognize when you're doubting yourself and understand that it's a natural part of the human experience. Then, challenge it. Ask yourself if your doubts are rational or merely products of your fears. Most of the time, you'll find they're the latter. Fear, on the other hand, is an emotional response to perceived danger. It's an instinctive reaction designed to keep you safe, but when fear becomes chronic or irrational, it can limit your growth and potential. To overcome fear, practice courage. It doesn't mean you won't feel fear, but you choose to act despite it. Chapter 4: Embracing a Growth Mindset. To transform yourself into someone who is truly boundless, you need to adopt a growth mindset, which is the notion that your capabilities can be developed through devotion and hard work. It's not just about innate talent or intelligence, but a conviction that you can improve and expand your capabilities. It's a change in perspective from "I can't do this" to "I can't do this yet." Think of it this way: your brain is a muscle, just like your body's biceps or triceps. It can be trained and strengthened. A constant effort and a willingness to push yourself outside of your comfort zone are also necessary components of brain training, just as they are for physical training. So, how do you cultivate this growth mindset? Start by setting challenging yet achievable goals. Don't shy away from difficult tasks; they are opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone towards success. Remember, it's okay to fail. What's not okay is to give up. Similarly, seek feedback and use it to improve. Feedback isn't a personal attack but a tool to help you. Understand your areas of improvement. It's a chance to learn from your mistakes and make better decisions in the future. Chapter 5: The Art of Reframing Negative Thoughts. Mastering the art of reframing negative thoughts is an essential step in your journey to becoming limitless. This process isn't about denying your feelings or pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's about challenging the negative voice in your head that magnifies problems and minimizes your capabilities. Think of your mind as a lens and your thoughts as the images it captures. When you're stuck in a negative mindset, your lens is focused on the dark, discouraging parts of your life. Reframing these thoughts means shifting your lens to capture a wider, more balanced picture, one that includes your strengths, opportunities, and past successes. Let's start with an example. If you're thinking, "I'm terrible at this," you could reframe it as, "I'm still learning and improving." The fact remains the same: you're struggling, but the latter reframing acknowledges your capacity to grow and improve, which is more motivating and productive. The practical application of this concept requires consistent practice. It's about catching yourself when you're spiraling into negativity and consciously choosing to reframe your thoughts. Over time, this practice will become a habit, and you'll find your mindset becoming more positive and resilient. Chapter 6: Cultivating Self-Awareness and Intuition. Next on your journey to becoming limitless, it's critical to cultivate self-awareness and hone your intuition. These two elements function as your internal navigation system, guiding you through challenges and towards opportunities. Being able to notice your own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors is what we mean when we talk about self-awareness. It's about understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and the impact your actions have on others. Start by asking yourself probing questions. What are your core values? What drives your decisions? How do you respond to stress or failure? Answers to these questions will reveal your patterns, enabling you to make conscious choices instead of reacting impulsively. Your intuition, on the other hand, is that gut feeling or instinct that often guides you. It's your subconscious mind communicating with you, using past experiences and knowledge to form judgments. Trusting your intuition means listening to these inner signals, even when they don't make logical sense. To develop this, take time to quiet your mind. Meditation, keeping a journal, or even just spending time in nature are all activities that might assist you in tuning into your intuitive voice. Chapter 7: Developing a Morning Routine for Success. Building on your newfound self-awareness and honed intuition, let's now focus on how a well-structured morning routine can set you up for a successful day. Maintaining a consistent morning routine helps to provide a firm foundation for the rest of the day, preparing both your mind and body to function at their highest level. Start by waking up early. The quiet hours of early morning are free from distractions, giving you a clear headspace to plan your day. Follow this with a physical exercise routine. It could be a simple yoga sequence, a brisk walk, or a high-intensity workout. Exercise pumps up your energy levels, releases endorphins, and ramps up your metabolism for the day. Next, dedicate time to meditation or mindfulness practice. This can help to center your thoughts and emotions, promoting clarity and calmness. You'll begin to notice a sense of control and balance spreading into your everyday activities. Remember, a good breakfast is essential. It fuels your body and kickstarts your metabolism. Opt for nutrient-rich foods that keep you feeling full and energized longer. Lastly, set aside time for planning your day. Consider your objectives, both short-term and long-term, and determine the activities that will move you closer to achieving them. This aligns your daily actions with your broader objectives, making each day count. Experiment and tweak your morning routine until it suits your needs and lifestyle. Consistency is key here. If you maintain your habit, you will quickly observe a substantial change in your mood, productivity, and overall success. Your morning routine is your secret weapon for becoming limitless. Chapter 8: Mastering the Art of Focus and Concentration. In the pursuit of becoming limitless, honing your focus and concentration skills is critical. These skills are the building blocks of mental strength and resilience. They're the foundation on which you can build your limitless potential. So, let's delve into the practical steps you can take to master the art of focus and concentration. Start by decluttering your mental workspace. Just as a clean physical workspace enhances productivity, a mental workspace free from distractions fosters focus. Practice mindfulness to achieve this. It's about being present in the moment and not letting your mind wander. Begin with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase your time. Next, practice intense focus sessions. Pick a task, set a timer for 25 minutes, and give it your undivided attention for the duration of that period. This technique, known as the Pomodoro technique, enhances your ability to focus by working in sync with your brain's natural attention span. Finally, manage your energy, not just your time. Identify your peak energy times during the day and schedule your most demanding tasks for these periods. This ensures that you're maximizing your ability to concentrate when it's at its strongest. Mastering focus and concentration isn't an overnight accomplishment. It's a journey that requires consistent practice and commitment. But rest assured, as you work on these skills, you're laying the groundwork for your limitless potential. So, stay patient, stay persistent, and remember the key to becoming limitless lies in the power of your focused mind. Chapter 9: Unleashing Your Inner Creative Genius. Having mastered the art of focus and concentration, you're now prepared to awaken your inner creative genius and take a further step towards becoming limitless. Creativity isn't just about painting, writing, or composing music. It's about thinking differently, finding new solutions, and seeing the world through a unique lens. The first step is to believe in your creativity. It's a common misconception that some people are born creative and others are not. Creativity isn't a trait, it's a skill that you can develop. It's about fostering an open mindset, being curious about the world, and not being afraid to take risks. Secondly, expose yourself to diverse experiences, ideas, and perspectives. This widens your mental library, providing a greater pool of ideas to draw from. Read widely, travel, learn about different cultures, and engage in insightful conversations. Encourage yourself to think laterally, making connections between seemingly unrelated ideas. Next, create an environment that nurtures creativity. This could be a quiet space where you can think or surrounding yourself with inspiring objects or images. Minimize distractions and allow your mind the freedom to wander and explore ideas. Chapter 10: The Science of Visualization and Manifestation. While nurturing your creativity is essential, it's equally important to understand and leverage the power of visualization and manifestation. The science behind these concepts is quite fascinating and can greatly impact your journey towards becoming limitless. Visualization is the mental technique of picturing a goal or desire as if it's already been achieved. It's not mere daydreaming, it's a conscious, deliberate act. You see, your brain can't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This trickery causes your brain to release the chemicals and create the neural pathways necessary for the physical actions to occur. Manifestation, on the other hand, is the process of converting your thoughts, dreams, and desires into reality. It's the belief that you can bring something tangible into your life through attraction and belief. Essentially, if you think it, it will come. These two techniques work in tandem. Visualization helps you define your goal in detail, creating a mental image that your mind can hold on to. Manifestation takes this a step further by encouraging you to believe in the reality of this mental image, thereby attracting it into your life. But remember, visualization and manifestation aren't magic spells. They require consistent practice, belief, and often action. You can't just sit back and wait for things to appear. You've got to visualize, believe, and then take steps towards making it happen. That's the real magic behind becoming limitless. Chapter 11: Rewiring Your Brain for Success. Harnessing the power of your mind, you can rewire your brain for success by adopting new habits, thought processes, and perspectives. This isn't about altering your personality or becoming someone you're not. It's about optimizing the way your brain operates to maximize your potential. To start, focus on your daily habits. The actions you repeatedly perform can shape your neural pathways. For instance, if you're constantly dwelling on negative thoughts, your brain will get used to this pattern, making it harder to shift to a positive mindset. Break this cycle by consciously choosing to think positively. This might feel forced at first, but over time, it'll become second nature. Next, consider your thought processes. How do you approach challenges? Do you view them as roadblocks or opportunities for growth? By shifting your perspective to the latter, you'll train your brain to embrace challenges, enhancing your problem-solving skills and resilience. Finally, look at your overall perspective. How do you view yourself and your abilities? If you're always doubting your skills, your brain will pick up on this self-defeating attitude. On the contrary, if you believe in your capabilities, you'll be more likely to achieve your goals. Rewiring your brain isn't a quick fix. It's a lifelong journey that requires persistence and patience. However, if you put in persistent work, you may train your brain to become boundless, paving the way for success in all aspects of your life. Chapter 12: Building Resilience and Mental Toughness. Now let's explore developing resilience and mental toughness, two essential qualities that can prepare you to confront life's challenges head-on. These elements aren't innate, but rather skills you can cultivate and refine over time. You don't need to be born with them, you can develop them, and here's how. Firstly, you must understand that failure isn't a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone to growth. Reframe your perspective of failure from a setback into a learning opportunity. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you pick yourself up, dust off, and keep going. Secondly, practice mindfulness. This is not about calming the mind, rather, it is about enhancing your awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. It's about acknowledging your feelings without judgment, letting them exist without trying to suppress or ignore them. This acceptance helps you respond more effectively to stress and adversity. Thirdly, create a strong support network. Surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and motivate you. This doesn't mean individuals who always agree with you, but those who provide constructive criticism and encourage you to push your boundaries. Chapter 13: The Power of Journaling and Reflection. Diving into the world of journaling and reflection, you'll discover a powerful tool that can greatly enhance your journey towards becoming limitless. This isn't merely about jotting down your thoughts or reviewing the day's events, it's an intentional process of self-discovery and growth. In the first place, keeping a diary gives you a record of your ideas, feelings, and experiences, which may be extremely helpful when it comes to seeing patterns and trends in your behavior. It's easy to gloss over things or forget them altogether in the hustle and bustle of daily life, but when you're documenting them consistently, you're creating a map of your internal landscape. Moreover, reflection is the compass that helps you navigate this landscape. It enables you to look back at your entries with a critical eye, identifying areas of strength and weakness, highlighting successes and failures, and pinpointing areas where change is needed. You're not just reacting to life, you're actively shaping it based on your reflections. So, how do you start? Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to write and reflect. It doesn't have to be a lengthy process, what matters is consistency. Write about your day, your goals, your fears, and your victories. Reflect on what these entries reveal about you, your motivations, and your aspirations. Chapter 14, Creating a Personalized Success Blueprint. Building on the foundation of journaling and reflection, it's time for you to sketch out your own personalized success blueprint. This blueprint will be a strategic plan tailored to your unique strengths, values, and aspirations. It'll help you translate your limitless potential into tangible, actionable steps. Start by identifying what success means to you. It's not necessarily about wealth or fame. It could be about achieving a balanced lifestyle, reaching a certain level in your career, or making a positive impact on the world. Be as specific as you can. This clarity will give you a target to aim for. Next, outline your strengths and unique skills. You've been journaling and reflecting, so you should have a good idea of what these are. Write them down. These are the tools you'll use to build your success. Now is the time to define your fundamental principles. These are the guiding concepts that assist you in making decisions and acting responsibly. It is possible to ensure that your success will be meaningful and rewarding to you by aligning your goals with your beliefs. Lastly, set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. These goals should align with your definition of success, leverage your strengths, and honor your values. The process of breaking down your ambitious objectives into more manageable and attainable steps makes them less scary and easier to accomplish. Chapter 15, Breaking Free from Limiting Beliefs. Breaking the chains of your limiting beliefs is the next crucial step towards living a boundless life. You see, your mind is a powerhouse, but when it's filled with self-imposed constraints, it's like a bird trying to soar with heavy weights strapped to its wings. You must recognize these beliefs and start dispelling them to unlock your potential. Let's be analytical here. These restricting beliefs often stem from past experiences or societal conditioning. They're usually so ingrained that you may not even be aware of them. They could range from beliefs about your abilities, your worth, or even about what's possible. They're like invisible scripts running in the background, quietly shaping your thoughts and actions. Now, here's the practical part. Start by identifying these beliefs. What are the narratives that you keep telling yourself? Maybe it's the belief that you're not good enough or that you don't have what it takes to succeed. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, challenge them. Ask yourself, are they really true? Is there evidence to support them? More often than not, you'll find that these beliefs aren't based on fact but on fear and insecurity. At the end of the day, it comes down to rewiring your brain to replace these limiting ideas with thoughts that empower you. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and persistence. But once you start chipping away at these constraints, you'll find yourself on the path to a limitless life. Chapter 16, Navigating and Overcoming Obstacles. Every journey, regardless of how meticulously it is planned, will invariably be met with challenges. Acquiring the skills necessary to navigate and triumph over these challenges is a vital component of being boundless. You'll encounter setbacks, face disappointments, and even grapple with failures. But don't let these discourage you. Instead, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. First, identify the problem. What's the obstacle that's holding you back? Is it a lack of resources, a skill gap, or a mental barrier? Once you've pinpointed the issue, it's easier to formulate a strategy. Second, be ready to adapt and adjust. Your initial plan may not work, and that's okay. Remember, flexibility is an important trait of a limitless mind. Don't be rigid in your methods, but be relentless in your pursuit. Third, maintain your resilience. Staying mentally tough, especially when the going gets tough, is vital. You're stronger than you think and more capable than you believe. Don't let a single setback define your entire journey. Lastly, practice patience. In the same way that Rome was not constructed in a single day, neither will your boundless mindset. It's a process that takes time, effort, and a lot of self-belief. Chapter 17, Building a Support Network for Success. As you journey towards becoming limitless, it's crucial to surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and support you. This is the essence of building a support network for success. It's not about finding yes men who blindly agree with everything you say. Rather, it's about seeking those who can provide constructive criticism, guide you in the right direction, and buoy your spirits when times get tough. Start by identifying the people in your life whose traits you admire. They could be friends, family, mentors, or even colleagues. Share your goals with them, express your need for their support, and be open to their input. Remember, maintaining open communication lines with your network is key. This isn't just about taking, it's also about giving. Next, expand your network by connecting with like-minded individuals outside your immediate circle. Attend seminars, join clubs, participate in online forums, and engage in networking events. You'll not only gain valuable insights, but also establish relationships that can prove instrumental in your quest for limitlessness. Chapter 18: The Importance of Self-Care and Wellness. Often overlooked, self-care and wellness play a pivotal role in your journey to become limitless. It's not just about pushing your limits, it's equally about knowing when to pause, rest, and rejuvenate. Imagine your brain as a high-performance car engine. It can't run endlessly without proper maintenance and fuel. Self-care is your brain's maintenance. Regular mental health check-ins, pursuing hobbies, and meditation, these aren't luxuries, they're necessities. By regularly servicing your brain, you're guaranteeing that it's in peak working condition. Don't dismiss this as indulgence or weakness. It's a strategic move towards reaching your full potential. Wellness, on the other hand, is the fuel your brain needs. A healthy diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, these are essential to keep your brain performing at its best. You can't expect to reach your peak if you're running on empty. Feed your body the right nutrients, give it the exercise it needs, and make sure you're well rested. This is the trifecta of wellness that will enhance your cognitive function and keep you at the top of your game. Chapter 19: Mastering the Art of Goal Setting. To truly become limitless, you've got to master the art of goal setting, a process that's both an art and a science. It's an art because it requires creativity and personalization, and it's a science because it demands structure, consistency, and precision. Start with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. This isn't just about setting a target, it's about defining your destination. The clearer your vision, the more likely you'll stay on track. It's like setting up a GPS for your life. Without a detailed destination, you'll wander aimlessly. Once you've nailed down your vision, break it down into smaller, achievable goals. These are your stepping stones towards your ultimate destination. They should be concrete, measurable, and time-bound. A goal like become successful is too vague. Instead, try earn a promotion within a year or launch my own business within 5 years. These are precise targets you can work towards. Next, devise a strategy. How will you achieve these goals? What resources do you need? What obstacles might you face, and how will you overcome them? Strategize and plan for every step of your journey. Finally, keep track of your progress. Have a system in place to measure your progress and adjust your approach as needed. It's like a feedback loop that keeps you on track and helps you refine your strategy. Mastering the art of goal setting is an essential step towards becoming limitless. It's a skill that requires practice, but once you've got it, you'll be well on your way to achieving your dreams. Chapter 20: Creating a Culture of Accountability. Beyond the art of goal setting, creating a culture of accountability in your life is another critical step on your road to becoming limitless. It's more than just owning up to mistakes. It's about being proactive, taking responsibility, and following through on commitments. Accountability fosters trust, boosts confidence, and paves the way for personal growth. Start by setting clear expectations for yourself. What do you want to achieve? How will you get there? Define these parameters precisely. It's easier to hold yourself accountable when you've got a clear vision of your goals. Next, set up a system of regular check-ins with yourself. It could be a weekly or monthly review of your progress. These check-ins should be honest, critical, and aimed toward improvement. Celebrate your wins, but don't shy away from acknowledging where you've fallen short. Be transparent with yourself. If you've set a goal and you're not making progress, don't sweep it under the rug. Acknowledge the setback, identify the barriers, and formulate a plan to overcome them. This isn't about self-punishment, but about identifying what's holding you back and finding a solution. Lastly, create consequences for not meeting your goals. This could be anything from a missed opportunity to a personal penalty. The key is to make the consequence something you want to avoid, thereby motivating you to meet your commitments. Creating a culture of accountability isn't easy, but it's an essential step in training your brain to become limitless. By holding yourself accountable, you'll ensure that you're always moving forward, no matter the obstacles. Chapter 21: Embracing Failure and Learning from Mistakes. While holding yourself accountable is key, you must also understand that the path to becoming limitless involves embracing failure and learning from your mistakes. It's natural to fear failure, yet this fear can limit your potential and prevent you from reaching your full capacity. To become limitless, you need to reframe your perception of failure. Instead of viewing failure as a setback, strive to view it as a chance for learning. When you fail, it's a clear sign that there's room for improvement. It's a signal that you need to rethink your strategies, refine your skills, or reassess your goals. In short, failure isn't the end, it's a new beginning. Here's a practical tip to help you embrace failure: practice self-compassion. When you make a mistake or fail at something, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism. But berating yourself isn't productive. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you'd treat a good friend in the same situation. This approach allows you to face your mistakes without feeling overwhelmed by negative emotions. Moreover, make it a habit to reflect on your failures. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this? How can I use these lessons to improve? By doing this, you're turning failure into a stepping stone towards becoming limitless. Chapter 22: Building Momentum and Celebrating Success. Gaining momentum in your journey to become limitless requires recognizing and celebrating your successes, no matter how small they might seem. It's not about grand accomplishments; even tiny victories can provide you the push you need to keep moving forward. The important thing is to not overlook these achievements. Each one is a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Building momentum is like rolling a snowball down a hill. It starts small, but as it goes, it picks up more snow, becoming larger and faster. Your journey to become limitless works in a similar way. Each success, each victory, no matter how small, adds to your momentum, propelling you further along your path. To maintain this momentum, it's essential to celebrate your successes. This doesn't mean throwing a party every time you achieve something. It can be as simple as acknowledging your accomplishment and giving yourself a pat on the back. Recognizing your progress reinforces your belief in your abilities and boosts your motivation to continue. However, while it's important to celebrate, don't dwell too long on your successes. Remember, you're on a journey, and each achievement is just a stop along the way. Take the time to enjoy your victories, but don't lose sight of your ultimate goal: becoming limitless. Chapter 23: The Role of Meditation and Mindfulness. As you continue your journey towards becoming limitless, incorporating practices like meditation and mindfulness can act as powerful tools to enhance your focus and inner peace. These techniques aren't just for monks or spiritual enthusiasts; they are usable, practical practices for anyone seeking to harness the power of their mind. Meditation is a practice that involves the utilization of a technique, such as mindfulness, which involves concentrating the mind on a specific object, thought, or action. By practicing meditation, you'll be able to fine-tune your focus and cultivate an inner stillness that can help you navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Mindfulness, on the other hand, refers to the practice of being fully present and involved with whatever it is that you are doing at the moment, without distraction or judgment, and being aware of your thoughts and feelings without being engrossed in them. By cultivating mindfulness, you'll develop a heightened sense of awareness and clarity, enabling you to make more deliberate and informed decisions. Chapter 24: Sustaining Limitless Progress and Growth. You're at a stage where you're making progress, but how do you sustain it? It's about building mindful daily habits, overcoming mental barriers, and consistently cultivating your inner strength. Embrace new challenges, build resilience, and keep growing. How can you embed mindfulness into your everyday routine to sustain limitless growth and progress? The key lies in the transformation of your daily habits. Start by setting aside some time each day for mindfulness practice. It doesn't have to be long, even a few moments can make a significant difference. During this time, focus on your breathing, your thoughts, your feelings. Aim to stay present, not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Next, weave mindfulness into your daily activities. When you're eating, pay attention to the way your food tastes, feels, and smells. When you're walking, note the sensation of your feet touching the ground. You're not just doing these activities, you're fully experiencing them. Lastly, keep a mindfulness journal. Record your observations, insights, and progress. This helps reinforce your mindfulness practice and track your growth. While incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine is a significant step, it's equally important to tackle and overcome mental barriers that might impede your journey towards limitless growth and progress. Mental barriers can be as simple as self-doubt or fear of failure and as complex as ingrained beliefs or past failures. Your first task is to identify these barriers. They're often subconscious, manifesting themselves as negative self-talk or anxiety. Once you've pinpointed them, you can begin to dismantle them. Don't expect this to be an overnight process. It requires time, patience, and a lot of self-reflection. Cognitive restructuring is a technique that involves detecting and addressing negative thoughts. It is one of the methodologies that can be utilized in practice. When you find yourself falling into negative patterns of thinking, stop and examine the validity of those thoughts. Are they based on facts or assumptions? If it's the latter, you need to challenge them with positive, fact-based affirmations. In your journey to limitless growth, building resilience is an essential factor to guarantee sustained progress. It's not just about pushing through obstacles, but also about recovering quickly and effectively from setbacks. Resilience doesn't just happen, you've got to work at it. Start building your resilience by developing a strong mind-body connection through regular physical activity. Mental stamina can be increased, and mindfulness activities can assist you in maintaining attention and composure even when you are under pressure. Building a strong support network is another key resilience factor. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and help you see things from different perspectives. They'll provide the encouragement you need when things get tough and celebrate your successes with you. Cultivate positivity and optimism. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative, but rather choosing to focus on possibilities and solutions. The adoption of this mentality not only enables you to recover from failures, but also pulls you ahead in the direction of your boundless potential abilities. Embracing new challenges is your ticket to sustained limitless progress and growth. It's the fuel that propels you forward. But how do you use it effectively? It's simple. Welcome unfamiliar situations as opportunities, not obstacles. Every challenge you encounter is a chance to stretch your abilities, learn, and grow. Don't be afraid of failure. It's an integral part of the process. When you stumble, you're not falling behind. You're gaining valuable insight that will propel you forward. Remember, the path to becoming limitless isn't linear. It's okay to take detours and explore uncharted territories. Strive to maintain an open mindset. Be curious, be adaptable, and take risks. It's in the unknown where the magic happens. It's where you push your boundaries, discover new strengths, and redefine what's possible. Your journey to becoming limitless isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about sustained progress, not instant success. Accept setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be overcome. It's through overcoming these challenges that you'll achieve limitless growth and progress. To truly sustain limitless progress and growth, you must cultivate inner strength, a formidable resource that fuels resilience and determination. Inner strength isn't about physical prowess, it's a mental muscle you need to flex and train. It's your capacity to endure challenges, persist in the face of adversity, and bounce back from failures. First and foremost, you need to practice mindfulness. It allows you to understand your emotions better, reducing the chance of succumbing to negative feelings. Next, set achievable goals. You will be able to maintain your motivation and attention, which will feed your inner strength if you have defined objectives. Just like a muscle, your brain can be trained, sculpted, and strengthened. Imagine it as clay, malleable and ready to be shaped into a limitless powerhouse. As research shows, with consistent effort, you can indeed rewire your brain for success. So, don't be afraid to embrace failure, challenge self-doubt, and celebrate every victory. After all, the journey to becoming limitless is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep going, your limitless potential awaits. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.